Let's do this.
Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to our live LiveGood Firestarter Friday call for today, Friday, September 12th. Middle of September already. This month is absolutely flying by, but lots of exciting things going on. Another huge day yesterday, another big week this week. We got some new stickers in the house that you guys might have noticed are going out in your product packs. Which one are you going to get? Ooh, that's a cool one. I don't know. Could it be that one? Could it be that one? Lots of them. So yeah, that was actually our warehouse manager Lee's idea. He's like, hey, what if we change up the stickers, make it more exciting for people so they could collect them? So yeah, with every order, you're going to get a sticker. Maybe it's a new one. Maybe it's not. You'll never know. So that's what we got. Hope everyone's doing awesome, having a great day today. Yeah, things are still crushing as usual. Lots of stuff in the works. Man, we are gearing up for some very big things that are about to happen, that are already happening, but even just, it's like you can kind of feel the calm before the storm, if you will.
Bam! Calm.
It's coming. It's coming hard. It's coming fast. It's coming soon, and it is coming in a very big way. So, yeah, guys, let's, who should we start with today? Who wants to go first? Raise your hand. Nodder, Director of Field Development. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for the call this morning. So here's what I want to do. I've been on a couple of Zooms since we spoke, and I'm going to do a quick Q&A with our amazing CEO, because a lot of people are asking me a question, so I'm going to take like 1 minute. Ben, let me ask you a question, brother.
Love it.
Thank you. Why do you think other network marketing companies are charging 7 to 11 to 12 times more for their products and we don't? How can we bring these products to the field, to everyday user, to the end user at these low prices when other companies in the industry, not just network marketing, I'm talking buying from the clinics, how come those companies charge 3 to 4 times more than we do, and some of them don't have our level of our quality of our ingredient, and we don't? Can you just explain that in 1 minute?
Of course. Yeah, so both of those industries, the network marketing industry, as well as the health and wellness industry, supplement industry, whatever you want to call it, have been marking products up for the last 50 years plus, because that's just how it's worked. They need to pay commissions to affiliates, they need to pay commissions to chiropractors, they need to pay commissions to healthcare practitioners, they need to pay commissions to store owners if they're marketing that way, gym owners, whatever, influencers. And we don't do that. We don't pay commissions on the products unless you sell them retail. Then there's a little bit of commission built in. Instead, we structure it like Costco. We do a membership model. Like if you, and it's very similar to Costco. This, in fact, you guys hear the story all the time, but in my computer, the folder for LiveGood, it's not called LiveGood, it's called Costco. It's just because that's before we even had the name LiveGood. Nodder and I had this concept, this idea. We need to build a network marketing model like Costco. They offer high quality products at just over cost prices in their store. Costco only makes 11% markup on the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of items that they sell in their stores. They make all their money on the memberships that they sell for $60 a year, all the way up to $120 a year, depending on what you get. If you get the gas, if you get the hot dog and Coke for $1.50 when you go in there. But it's a great model and it's proven itself. And nowadays, I mean, you've also got to align yourself. Sorry, you said a minute. I'm going over.
Go, bro, go.
But I want people to understand. I know a lot of you guys get it, but we don't pay commissions on the product. We keep the products as low as possible, because what's been happening in the network marketing industry, I mean, the network marketing industry, you know, Nodder and I have run companies for the last 15 plus years. We know what, actually, I launched my first company in 06, so almost 20 years. So, you know, we see the statistics. We see how long people stay in a company on a product, and it's under 3 months. We talk about 2.8 months is the average lifespan of a person in a network marketing company. I don't know the full statistics for supplement brands. I know most people are going to store, they used to be going to stores like GNC and Vitamin Shop and all that stuff. Now most of it is bought on Amazon and other websites, because that's where the world has evolved to. But that doesn't, 3 months doesn't even allow people, we'll talk to Lisa, I'm sure she'll comment on that as well, doesn't allow people to actually get results. Consistency with supplements is key. I mean, a lot of times, like if you've been unhealthy for a long time and you start taking our magnesium, you might start to feel results in as little as 2 or 3 days, a week max. But a lot of people who have been healthy for a long time, who eat well, who exercise, they might not really notice the difference with magnesium until they kind of stop taking it. But so, you know, there's different results, but the longer you take it, the more consistent you take the product, the better it works, especially, and it takes 2 or 3 months to build up in your body and to get your body used to getting those results and knowing how it works and getting the benefits from it, that, you know, stopping then just, it's like you didn't even start. So you got to, you know, we don't want you to just take a product for 2 or 3 months and then stop. The only products you might want to take for 2 or 3 months and stop is maybe a weight loss product once you've hit your weight loss goal. But other than that, I mean, you need your magnesium every single day. None of us are getting enough out of our daily diet. You need your vitamin D every single day. You need your multivitamin. I absolutely need my Super Reds. I mean, you want to protect your heart. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. It's the best cardiovascular health product ever created. Most of us are not getting enough greens, fruits, and vegetables out of our daily diet. This balances us in so many ways, something that I will take every single day. Essential aminos, I mean, we talk about this. You got to protect those muscles. This is just a no-brainer. So many, and that's our, one more I'll talk about, our anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is the root cause of every sickness and disease. You get that under control, you're going to be a lot healthier. So that, and I'm not pitching products, but that's our ultimate wellness pack. 7 products for $99. That doesn't happen. I mean, we used to, you know, we've seen companies that we've worked with, run software for, that sell 1 product for $69, $89, even $99. You get 7 for $99. And we're going to talk about, Nader and I, you know, he said, thanks for the call this morning. We had a call, you know, because I like to run some stuff by him about a new pack that we're creating. We used to sell a single product. I'll go grab it from my cabinet here in a minute. It was a weight loss product called Skinny Fiber. I'll tell you what it was. It was my last company before I retired. I mean, we'd make that product for under $6 and we sold it for $69. No, $59. Sorry, $60. Yeah, $59.95. We're making a pack where you get 5 products for the same $59.95, and they're higher quality, cleaner, healthier, premium, organic. Like it really is a difference. But to answer your question, Nader, sorry for kind of going the long way to get there, is we're not paying commissions on the products. The economy has changed. The world has changed. People's buying habits have shifted. And if you're not aligned with what's going on in the world, not aligned with how people are spending their money, you're going to see what's happening. And that's what's happening with all these network marketing companies. That's what's happening with all these supplement companies. And they're pissed at us for, quote unquote, stealing their customers. And it's true. I mean, we got a lot of people, I hear it all the time, you know, this company is really mad at you guys because all their customers are going to you. Well, it makes sense. Give your customers what they want. Highest quality, lowest price. Give them value. Stop ripping them off and not even telling them what's in their product. And maybe they'll stick with you. But as long as you're making an $8 product and selling it for $80 and not even telling them what's in it, all the ingredients, why should they buy from you? And so, you know, that transparency, that honesty, that value that we're creating here is just the reason that we're growing super fast, breaking records, and most of those companies are going the opposite direction. So great question. Got another one. Let's go.
Thank you, man. That was perfect. So I love that answer because it makes it so simple. It's very simple. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't commission the tangibles. We don't commission the actual product so Dr. Goodkin gets to splurge in the ingredients. So one other thing, Ben, really quick. I'm just going to share this. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear the word perfect storm a lot. And let me just break that down for you because that's probably 2 minutes on my daily Zooms. I did, I think, 13, 14 Zooms yesterday. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You have to remember what this perfect storm is all about. And I know he hates it when I do this, but here it comes. You got a guy over here that started in the field. I was very, very blessed and lucky beyond measure to sign him up, okay? I've seen how hard he works. I've seen him keeping the integrity, the main thing, and caring for everyday people. That's Ben to me. I know he's got a lot of other qualities, but that's Ben to me. going out there, becoming a distributor, making dumb money as a distributor. I don't want to get into income stuff here. And then becoming a business owner, running software for some of the biggest companies in the industry, creating products, so on and so forth. You got a guy that's, I hate the word puppet master, but he truly has been in this industry in all levels of it. And when he walked away from the industry 6 years ago or 7 years ago, when he talked about it, it really hurt a lot of people who fell in love with the goodness of this industry that he brought. Then you got the Goodkins. Goodkins have zero experience in network marketing. Thank you, Lord. Okay. You got people that are, when you open up the dictionary, look up healthy couple, you're probably going to see their pictures of them. So you got Ben, who's been a distributor, who's ran some of the most sufficient companies in the industry. Because of him and his compensation plans, actually, he moved the needle. Well, not just 1% of the people maybe were making money. In his companies or the comp plans that he wrote, he actually increased that 300-400%, meaning 4 or 5% of the people were making money. You got that over there, a guy that genuinely cared for the field. And then you got a couple like Lisa and Ryan that are the example of health. They don't know anything about the old MLM that made products for $5 and sold it to people for $50 and then shamed them. Then the only way they'll fail is if they quit. And I'm here to serve you. Neither one of us needed to do this to survive. Okay. Neither one of us. And that has a lot to do with taking the greed out of the equation besides our personality. So you got a guy named Ben Glinsky who's ran the most efficient companies on the planet for over 2 decades. Meaning nowadays, after the lockdown, everybody's talking about green companies, stay at home. He's been doing this before it was cool. You got a guy that knows exactly where the best factories are. He found the best formulator on the planet where? At a gym, not at some convention of people getting together trying to find out how to make some garbage for $5 and sell it to people for 50. And I'm here to serve you. I'm all about loving and caring. I'm all about serving you. You put that team together, plus the highest quality products at the lowest price. That's how you get a revolution. That's how you get a perfect storm. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the tip of the iceberg. One last thing. Look what the technology is doing to the world. One of my dearest friends told me today that, hey, my son is done with school. He's going to go out there and become an entrepreneur. He's got the brain. He's got the technology. He knows how to tap into that technology. Not everyday people can do that. But guess what? Everyday people can get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way and share the love. So ladies and gentlemen, when we tell you this is the tip of the spear, this is just the tip of the spear. We haven't even started yet. Yes, we're extremely thankful for 2 million pioneers that are getting healthy, staying healthy, and doing it in an affordable way and organically sharing our love. But just wait. Just wait. Look at all these other companies out there. Because of technology, you got network marketing travel companies going out of business. AI, you can go to AI and ask AI, hey, where can I save coupons on travel? Where can I save money on a restaurant? They'll give it to you, but you'll never find an AI that's going to dig into the farmer's heart. He's going to find out which corner of the parcel of the land got the most sun last year. Therefore, it's going to yield the best ingredients for the products at Dr. Goodkin. So you're not just in the beginning of a revolution, you're right in front of the revolution of love and commerce and a perfect storm. So go out there, share the love. Sorry that I took a few minutes, Ben, but people needed to hear about why we're so different and why are we the perfect storm. Back to you, brother.
Yeah, awesome. And you said a couple other things there, Nader, that I want to elaborate on real quick. And that is number one, you didn't say in these words, but being a mission-driven company. This isn't about the money. I was done 5, 6, 7 years ago from this industry, and I didn't come back for the money. I came back to fix a broken business model and help people actually get results, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. Nader's in the same boat. And I think that is a big difference. The decisions that you're able to make as a company when it's not about the money and how much you need to save and how much that bottom line needs to be and how much profit margins you need. When that's not the concern and the concern is genuinely helping people, it really makes a huge difference. And maybe that's another reason we're growing as fast as we are. But another cool thing, as Nader talked about, is, we brought in Dr. Ryan. And so Dr. Ryan and I were good friends before LiveGood. We met at our CrossFit class. He now goes to a different CrossFit class, but surfing buddies, hang out. I asked him if he'd be, I knew he was a pharmacist. I knew he's all about health and wellness, as well as Lisa. Asked him if he'd be interested in coming aboard. And I knew he knew his stuff. I knew he knew health, wellness, fitness, ingredients, products, helping people get results, how to get people results. I mean, he had talk about healthcare practitioners. he opened a little clinic helping people get healthy. They do blood tests for people and they figure out where their deficiencies are. They'd recommend expensive supplements to those people. Lisa can tell you more about that. So I knew he knew his stuff. I didn't know he would be, quite honestly, and I didn't even know there was this level of awesomeness to creating these products as Dr. Ryan brings. But this guy has been such a huge part of this company and creating the highest quality products and products that, you know, not only can we get behind, but that it's like, there is no question that these are the absolute best products of their kind on the planet. And for the price that we're selling them for are absolutely ridiculous. And that's something that, you know, I mean, we don't, so Dr. Ryan and I have an awesome relationship. You know, he's like, he doesn't like, he's very conscious of how much we're spending on products. And you know, I tell him, he's like, dude, I want to spend this. I want this ingredient. I want this much of this ingredient, but it's going to be expensive. I'm like, dude, if that's what's going to make it the best, because we used to say, I used to say, he give me a formulation. I'm like, all I care about is it the best on the market? Is it cleanest, healthiest? Is there anything better out there? And usually he would say no. Sometimes be like, well, there's a few. I'm like, well, make ours better, even if we have to spend a little more. And so, you know, he knows what it costs to make, and then I price it like $2 higher. He's like, dude, what are you doing? We can't sell it for that. I'm like, it's okay. We can do it. We can make it work. And we do. But yeah, he's been really, I mean, as you guys know, I mean, him and Lisa have been amazing. And just like Nader, I mean, they genuinely care about helping you guys get healthy. That's their focus. That's their mission. That's their passion. And that's what they're all about. So awesome stuff, Nader. Hope you're crushing your day. All right. With that, let's go out to, let's start with Lisa, our Director of Product Education. Good morning.
Good morning. You know, I was just thinking about when you're just telling stories, you know, that Ryan and I used to always, well, first, I think it's funny that I married a pharmacist because I was always growing up. I don't know why. I was obsessed with drugstores. I loved to go there. It was Eckerd's at the time. I loved to get my supplements. Now, this is before I knew, you know, about the cleanliness of supplements, this and that. But I just loved going to pharmacies. It was so funny. So, of course, here I marry a pharmacist. And I didn't learn about the proper the use of proper supplements until I started working with a functional medical doctor in my mid-20s. So that's when I was really introduced to it. And then Ryan and I used to always talk about eventually one day we should combine our forces with the pharmacist and like the health coach and the exercise physiologist and open up a type of clinic that you can work both sides. But like then it takes Ryan and Ben meeting in a gym and like the you know, it's been able to come true. It's pretty amazing. So you have Ryan, you know, formulating the most amazing products. And we know we put our brains together and we do this. It's like a team effort. And then I'm able to educate you guys on everything. It's just really great. It's such a little perfect storm. But when Ben was saying about, you know, being on something for long enough, like it's very true. Like sometimes I'll get an email, well, I did the Ultimate Wellness Pack and I didn't notice anything. Well, you're not necessarily going to notice anything that was 1 month, right? You know, it takes time for levels to increase to a point where they're not deficient, where they're sufficient, where they're optimal. You know, then you start to notice things, right? But supplementation has to be a routine thing, of course, in combination with lifestyle. We all know that. So it's really about consistency. And I always say, don't measure anything until at least 3 months. That would be the same way if I went to my functional medical doctor and said, look, I'm going to start this supplement, you know, I'm going to see what it does to my body. She wouldn't say, come back in a month and let's do your blood work. She would say, okay, minimum 3 months, but 3 to 6 months, then let's check, right? It takes time. It takes time and you have to be consistent about it. So consistency is always key. And I was thinking about it too, when you guys are approaching, you know, maybe future customers, members, affiliates, whatnot, you know, really lead with what our heart is with LiveGood, and it's our products, right? Really lead with that. And it's simple of just asking, you guys take supplements. Oh, great. You know, what do you take? Just dig a little deeper, you know, and give them, talk about LiveGood and our mission. Talk about what I did this yesterday on our call when I was talking about transparency, guys, and the transparency goes so far into it because it's transparency about what is in our ingredient, what is in our products and what is not. It's transparency about having the proper dosing to have a therapeutic benefit because if a company is doing like maybe a half dose of what your body actually needs, that's not being transparent. They're telling you like, here, take this and this is gonna be what you need. But if it's not a high enough dose, it's not gonna do anything, right? So wasting time and money. So we're transparent about that. We're completely transparent about our prices, and you know that. So many, still question how. Ben went into that a little bit, but how, guys? We don't mark anything up to pay anything, right? It's simple as that. That is also why shipping is not included. We're not just going to inflate all these products to cover shipping, right? What you see is true shipping, right? We have shipping partners that they determine the pricing. Simple as that. We are transparent in our marketing, and this is like an example I want to give. So okay, you're scrolling social media, you see these ads for supplements all the time. The more you click on them, the more they come. Of course, they come to me all the time because I'm always looking, because I'm always just curious. I like to dissect things. And this one caught my eye because it says rainforest activated magnesium. I mean, sounds very sexy. I was like, oh, what is this? So I ended up clicking on it. Gosh, it is so vague. First of all, it's $88 for a month's supply. One scoop delivers 100 milligrams of highly absorbable magnesium. 100 milligrams. Guys, ours is 420. 100 milligrams is not going to do anything. You are paying $88 a month to take a powder supplement that is not going to move your needle. It talks about how it has co-nutrients like vitamin D3. It has 0.2 mcg of vitamin D. We have 50. 0.2 is not going to do anything. So now you're taking this $88 supplement, but you still need to take a magnesium. You still need to take a vitamin D. And they talk about these amazing phytonutrients. I don't know the words they were using, but I mean, it's about the marketing, guys, the way they put these adjectives in front of things that make it sound so amazing. You've got to dissect this stuff. So we're transparent in our marketing. We're not saying all these crazy, amazing things that's just going to drag you into market to buy it. We want to tell you it is what it is. This is what is in it. This is what it does. And then I will tell you, and this is what you need to stack with to help yourself, right? There's so many things that go into it. So lead with all that. And also, I know that people are really appreciating that they have me at their fingertips for the education. And I appreciate all your kind words when you tell me that, but use that, right? Use that in your approach. Like, look, you can email Lisa at any time. It's free. Email her, ask her questions. She's going to help you, so lead with that. And then you can kindly, slowly introduce them to like, hey, if you like the products, you got to do the membership, saves money, right? And then, oh, they do have this affiliate program. It's $40 one time. You don't really have to do anything if you don't want to, but you do it and you can just earn some money in your account while you're doing it. I mean, just, make it sound like that. Because if somebody came to me, and I know we're not all the same, but if somebody came to me and said, oh, you want to join this company? I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to join anything, right? It scares me. And there's a lot of people out that feel the same way. So know your audience and work it from whatever angle works, but always use me as your resource. Again, that you don't have to be a customer, affiliate, or a member to email me. I will help you understand what you need to do and why you need to do it. Back to you, Ben.
Huge.
Yeah, that was all awesome stuff.
Wow.
Was it rainforest activated magnesium?
Yes. Yes. Right? Crazy. It made me click on it, right? The marketing worked. I clicked on it, but I know enough not to fall for the trap.
The interesting thing is that they actually tell you how much magnesium and other stuff is in there. That's kind of a step in the right direction, although kind of embarrassing that, the numbers are like not even close to, number one, what we have, or number two, what's going to give you a therapeutic benefit. In other words, a benefit at all from the product. But it is interesting that they tell you what's in it. Most companies don't. But I love that, nowadays, like the world has changed. Sign up with me, join this thing. That is kind of a turnoff now. I don't want to join something. I don't want to sign up in something. I just want to get the highest quality product. So when you lead with the products and the benefit and the quality and the highest quality, lowest price, full transparency, get people excited about the products. You don't have to tell them to join. They're going to want to become a member because it just makes sense. They buy more than one product. They're going to save more than the $10 a month that they're spending to be a member. And it just makes sense. You don't have to, I love that. Lead with and that's, guys, quite honestly, I mean, this is what we're going to talk about later in the call, is that the affiliate side of this business model has broken every record. I mean, that's how we've gotten to where we are right now. But if we're going to get to 10 million, I shouldn't say if, when we're going to get to 10 million, 20 million, 50 million members in this company, quite honestly, yes, it's going to come from a combination of affiliates, asking people to sign up and join them, and people completely outside of, no relation to, no interest in, no knowledge of the network marketing industry, who just want genuinely high quality products at amazing prices where they can save more money by becoming a member. That outside of the network marketing industry is how we grow to 10, 20, 50 million members in the next few years. And something that we have a huge advantage over that literally every other network marketing company who's selling overpriced products don't, because people outside of the network marketing industry are not looking for overpriced products. They're looking for value. They're looking for quality and price. And that's exactly what we have. So
love that
stuff, Lisa. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Let's go out to our formulator, the man, the guy who makes it all happen, our director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. Good morning.
Man. I'm blushing, buddy, this time around. But I got to tell you, you know, Ty, our friend Ty, our mutual friend Ty, he's an awesome videographer. He's super talented, content creator, great guy. He texted me a lot back and forth. And Ty texted me yesterday a link to an influencer. His name's Gary Brecka. It was like, hey, Gary Brecka's really on this big time push about these methylated vitamins. You know, is this something that we can also say that we do? And I said 100%, like the 100 little emoji thing. 100%. This is what we talk about. I was like, so I love when Ty asks me these things. And here's the best part, though, Ben. It kind of goes into what you're saying, that I've impressed you along the way, and that means so freaking much to me.
Yes.
Because when Ty will ask me these random questions, I say yes before he can even like quickly, because that is so ahead of where like 99% of all supplements are formulated. There's just that 1% makes all the difference in the world. Just to recognize that you're trying to achieve a clinical outcome, a therapeutic benefit. You will do things differently if you know what you're trying to do. And so
real quick, so are you saying that our vitamin is methylated vitamins?
So yeah, exactly. So the question,
already had that way before he started talking about it.
Yeah, so exactly. Like Lisa has the MTHFR gene variant, which just means that they have a difficult time absorbing vitamins that are not methylated. And so it's a very common gene variant.
What does methylated mean?
It's a process of converting a molecule that's inactive, like doesn't have a lot of bioavailability, to something that's more bioactive that the body can use. Hence the name Bioactive Complete, man, right? Multivitamin, Bioactive Complete. It's bioactive because, again, they're methylated vitamins. They are designed to be bioavailable, so the body can readily use them. So it's awesome. It's a good thing, and that's really important. So when he asked me that, I'm like, awesome, and like he'll do that once in a couple, often, and a lot of that again has to do with outcomes, is appreciating the fact that you're trying to make an improvement in somebody's health. And Lisa's right on. Like, you can't expect to take it just for a month. Now, of course, there's some supplements that will make you feel good pretty quickly, but I will tell you this, just like if you started eating clean, a healthy diet, like you will feel good quick, but it'll take a period of time for your body to really adapt to that. Man, imagine if you start doing that, eliminating some ultra processed foods and all this other junk food, and imagine if you started supplementing at the same time. My gosh, I mean, I can only imagine the transformation, the mind and the body. It's incredible stuff. It really is. It's powerful. It's powerful. It's life-changing stuff. And to be able to do it in the way that we're doing it for the lowest cost, highest quality is incredible. It's absolutely awesome. I wanted to comment real quick, Ben, on something I said last week about the lab testing that we're developing. So I've been working on that a lot, and it's really evolved into, it's going to be awesome. There's so many companies out there now doing these labs, meaning lab providers. It has to come from a lab. This is not something that we have in our warehouse, right? So we're trying to put together something that's unique and custom to us, that is user-friendly and very data-driven. We'll provide a lot of good data, like a dashboard, something.
All right, hold on, just real quick, because I know what you're talking about, but I don't know that it was clear to everybody else. So what Dr. Ryan's talking about is doing either a saliva test, which is probably the way we're going, maybe a urine test, maybe a blood test, or something where you actually get this test. We're going to keep it very affordable. You take a swab of whatever bodily fluid we talk about, send it in, and it gives you a whole panel back of your results, your deficiencies, what you need more of, how to get healthier, and
Thank you. Yes, that's right. But so it's cool, is because I'm working on customization right now, so it can be things like heavy metals and essential elements. We can look at things for like stress, the cortisol stress, your adrenal stress. You can eat, I mean, not that there's so many like fringe things we can tap into maybe later, but right now, like more mainstream things that we can really do. I mean, hormone panels, there's sleep stuff that we can tap into, weight management, the neurotransmitters to help people with, you know, understand why maybe their mood, they have a disorder or something like that, or anxiety. Man, and I got a lot of emails and people were really kind of asking for clarity. So I thank you for, because, you know, it's hard to speak to that stuff because it does get kind of technical on that side. But I agree. We're going to make it very, very simple, very, very simple. So that's awesome. All right, let me just pull up my list here, see what we've got going, because there's so many things here. We've got just a lot of stuff happening. The parasite cleanse is all actually pretty close. I've got that dialed down now to exactly the ingredients. Now we're trying to make sure we can source them properly. So that's looking really good. And right behind that, coffee creamer. The coffee creamer has been a bit of an issue just because of flavoring. So there's vanilla, there's chocolate, there's unflavored. I think vanilla is a good start, Ben. I've been going back and forth with trying to source the best flavoring, and I found it. So that's great. I'm really happy about that, looking for that. We've got the Parasite Cleanse coffee creamer, hydrogen tabs. Good news. Got a good supplier, got a good manufacturer partner that can make this stuff for us. Looking really good. Looking really good. I still think the tablets are the way to go. I've tried to analyze the data and look at it. The hydrogen tablets are great. Easy to use, highly effective, highly concentrated hydrogen. It's going to be perfect. You guys are going to love it. Meal replacement, that is still in the works because we're looking at going into a big bag versus single packs, but definitely single packs. I need to get the price point down a little bit, but we're not going to have to sacrifice any quality. We just need to work on
Love it. Love it.
The cleaning solution. I was just in the garage actually with the cleaning solution this morning. I was just using it on a sweaty things and wiping things down, looking for streaking, going on the countertops, making sure that the oil content and the smell and the aroma is there. Remember, those are essential oils, so they do evaporate. They're volatile, so they do evaporate off. I'm just trying to lock it in. But I really like where we're at with that because we combined our LiveGood essential oils, immunity, lemon. Those two together are awesome. They're really good. So I'm liking what we've got going there. As you guys know, here I'm talking about what we just launched. You know, we just launched black seed oil. Ben, how's that moving? Is that moving pretty good still? It was really moving.
Yeah. So in this past week, which we've already had it for 2 or 3 weeks already, this past week, I just like to see where the numbers are. It was the 5th best-selling product in LiveGood, behind
That's incredible.
Factor 4, magnesium, multivitamin, vitamin D, and then black seed oil squeezed in there at number 5, ahead of super reds and everything else.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
That's awesome.
Boom.
I mean, the list of benefits, when I read down to it, I got to tell you, I mean, that and Shilajit, I mean, it's incredible. All right, awesome. So let's talk about what's coming near term here, short term. What's coming next? We have, as you know, the CBD gummies are USDA certified organic. I told you on the call last week. They are in September. Late September, because of course those annoying edits that had to be done on the reprints and all the stuff on the bag. So really annoying, but slight delay, but still September. And then of course Bone. Man, my mom was just here this morning too. What a great walking billboard she is. It's unbelievable. Talk about bone health. Wait till you see the supplement that we've got. So they did release the hydroxyapatite out of customs. I think it was in New York's customs. We do have that now. It's being produced. We are finished. It is ready to rock. It will be, I promise you, by Friday next week for sale. Hoping I could get a bottle. I'd love to see if I can get a bottle and do it a Monday training on it. But yeah, either way, guys, next week is bone support. Big launch coming on that. I'm going to make sure that I get enough content out there for you because I don't want you to think it's just for women that are osteoporotic. It's not. That's not the case at all. This is another one of those core foundational supplements. Tons of value in it. Great product. Nothing else like it on the market. So, man, so excited about that. I really am excited about that. And I think that's good for now. I think there's still a ton of stuff that we're working on. I mean, that is a lot. I mean, that's a lot of stuff for still calendar year. We're in September. We're still looking to get all this done this year. So, but Ben, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah. So one comment, one question. So as you were talking about the flavor of the coffee creamer, I asked ChatGPT, what's the most popular flavor of coffee creamer? and it said French vanilla by far #1. And then after that was awesome. Hazelnut, caramel, and sweet cream. But yeah, so let's go with the French vanilla flavor.
That's great. It's funny. ChatGPT for the win, I guess.
But question. So, we've talked about this because, we see health scanners and stuff out there. And what's your thoughts on those? So we've talked about this.
We have a little bit, and the data's not there. There's no clear wave. Like, there is an actual process for these devices to get approved for use. They have to show that their validation techniques have sensitivity and specificity. Like, they really got to be able to validate and they have to correlate to lab values. They have to be able to substantiate that the data that those things are kicking out is accurate. And I know it's challenging, because that's why we always come back to serum or blood. You just go back to blood, and blood for the most part is very, very good for testing and identifying levels, but not for everything. Like magnesium, as an example, is tough. It's not a lot of it's in our blood. It's mostly in our muscle and our bone. So those validation machines are tricky. And the lab stuff, because I've been seeing, I know you sent it to me. I'd love to get my hands on one. Did you order one, by the way?
I didn't yet. I need to do that.
That would be great if we could.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be, because Lisa and I test our blood all the time. We could do and actually do our own little thing and just see if it correlates well against our blood work and our urine. We actually do micronutrient testing with urine too. So, those are the gold standard: blood, saliva, urine, and then the other stuff is sort of fringe without any type of approval or certification.
Cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll get one. We can test and see if the results are accurate compared to actual blood tests and stuff.
Yeah.
And more accurate stuff. All right, awesome. But yeah, one other thing you mentioned, and this is really cool, because a lot of companies, they'll listen to what Gary Brecka says, or what Dr. Oz says, or what Oprah says, or what some other health expert says out there, and whatever they're talking about that week, and then they'll say, oh, this guy's talking about this product or this ingredient, let's make a product around that and start to sell it. Dr. Ryan is way ahead of the game. Our vitamins have been methylated for 3 years since he made them, and now they're just starting to talk about them. So, that's what you get with Dr. Ryan. It's not about the hype and he's there way before everyone else starts. Same with methylene blue. I never heard of methylene blue until Dr. Ryan created it, and now it's getting more and more buzz, and just the benefits of it, the results, the documentation is absolutely huge. So a lot of other companies are launching a methylene blue product because everyone's talking about it. And we're way ahead of the curve. So awesome job on that, Dr. Ryan. And yes, the bone support product is going to be awesome. Also excited about the CBD gummies. That's going to be a hot one. But speaking of best-selling products, so we talked about the top 10 last week for the month of August. Just what time is it? Okay, we're talking a lot, but so I'm going to go through the whole list, because I like to know, and this is the first time I've actually looked at the whole list of best-selling products. So there's 37 products on this list. I've already gone over the top 10. I'm not going to do those again, but we're going to start at 11. We'll go through 37, go through really quick, a couple minutes. But that's 37 count, but really there's more, because we have 2 flavors of hydration amplifier. I counted the protein as one product, even though we have a plant-based USDA certified organic and a whey protein isolate with colostrum. I counted them as one, because most people aren't going to buy both. They're going to buy one or the other. Again, we also have 2 flavors of essential aminos, and we've got 5 different types of CBD oil. We've got the 750 and the 1500 milligram of our natural and peppermint flavor, and then we've also got the 1500 milligram of our limited time cinnamon right now. So I counted those 5 as one product as well. So really, 37, really closer to 45, 46, if you, put all of those. And again, 2 kinds of multivitamin, men's and women's. So here we go. Number 11 on the list, right outside of the top 10, was our awesome Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss. Number 12, here we go, was our protein powders, which is awesome. I love seeing that up there, and the Shilajit too. Number 13, very well deserved, methylene blue, something everyone should be taking. Guys, you got to protect your brain long term. A lot of scary stuff happens as we get older. Got to keep it sharp, keep it working. You don't want your brain to go away. Number 14 makes sense. Where is it? Arlene. body composition improvement formula, best weight management product ever created. At 15, it was our black seed oil after just 4, I think, yeah, we launched it the 26th. So I had like 5 days in the month of August and still came in the top 15. So that's top 15. Number 16 it was our essential oils. And I kind of counted this one weird too, because now that we're offering them, this isn't even a complete set. But now that we're also offering them individually, I counted each individual order as one and each pack order as one. So count it how you want. But number 16, our essential oils, just $29.95 for
crazy.
The cleanest, purest, highest quality essential oils. Number 17 was our CBD oils.
Oh, yes.
All 5 of them combined. That came in at number 17. Number 18 was women's hormone support. And I thought about combining those two, but I didn't. So the women's hormone support, there it is. Number 18, women, ladies, you guys definitely want this. It is a great seller. Number, what were we on? 19 is E3, best pre-workout product ever. Number 20, our hydration amplifier. And quite honestly, I think these should be higher. I think these should be in every order every time. They are awesome. I mean, I go through 2 or 3 a day. Definitely want them in your cabin, especially when it's still hot in the summertime. You're sweating, burning those electrolytes. You got to replace them, got to replenish them. And that is a great way to help keep your cells hydrated. That was 20. 21, our detox. Toxins are everywhere. Got to get them clean. Number 21, fiber, organic fiber. 22, our new pet multivitamin that hasn't even had a full month of action came in at number 22. I don't have one in front of me. Or no,
right here.
Fiber is 22.
What's up? What's up?
Daughter's got it. There you go.
That's right. That's how we roll.
All right. Number 24, Vitality, men's hormone support. Boost that testosterone. Number 26, this was interesting, and it's kind of another combined one. Our ageless renewal, but also we're still selling the original limited time ageless. We still have a few of those left for just $9.95, and that's a great product as well. So I kind of combined those since the ageless renewal is a replacement for that product, but we're still going through the rest of the inventory of the old stuff. So that came in at number, I wish I had one in front of me, I don't. At number 25. 26 was our creatine plus HMB.
Oh, yes.
27, children's multivitamin. I think this should be higher on the list as well. Such an amazing product. Everyone who's got kids should be getting those. Number 27, our sleep patches. 28, instant youth, instant wrinkle eraser. This one is going to move up the list fast when you see what we got going on. And it is an awesome product. Number 30, our Whip Tallow Balm. This is a great skincare product. If you guys haven't tried that, definitely, man, and it's crazy because like all of these products are so amazing. Like to say that that's the 30th best-selling product in LiveGood when it's like the top-selling product in a lot of other companies, that tells you a lot. That means we've got 29 products selling more than the number 1 product in a lot of other companies out there. Pretty cool. 31, CBN sleep gummies. I know I have some over here somewhere. Maybe not. All right, CBN sleep gummies. We're number 31. 32, our CBD pain cream. Another awesome one that I don't have right here. Number 33, our VitaGlow moisturizer. 34, energy patches, and this is what I use a lot. I actually used it this morning when I went to my CrossFit class. Number 35, our Herbal Radiance Toner. 36, why do I have 36 essential oils and 16 essential oils? That's interesting. I got to fix that. And number 37 is our Pet CBD oil. You got to figure out what's going on with some essential oils in 2 spots there. But that's the whole list. That's the order of the best sellers. And yeah, I mean, and they fluctuate because there's just so many amazing ones in there. All right, let's get to rank advancements. But I hope that helps you guys kind of understand kind of where stuff falls. Oh, you know what? Those first essential oils were not essential oils. So 15 essential oils were number 36. 15 was essential aminos. Essential aminos was number 16.
Nice.
Sorry for the confusion there. And that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Because essential oils, like a lot of you guys are buying, like they last a long time, like a lot of stuff. Like dog CBD oil, I don't give it to my pets all the time, but when there's a thunderstorm, I give it to my dog Bear because he freaks out and stuff. You know, a lot of dogs have separation anxiety, stuff like that. So maybe you're not giving it to him every day, so you don't need to buy it every month. And that's the case with the essential oils. Most of us are not buying a whole pack, going through six bottles of essential oils every single month. That'd be a lot of what do you call it? What do you call the
aroma
diffusing going on? So yeah, it makes sense. That's, you know, towards the bottom. But yeah, essential aminos is something we all need. That's why it's number 16, top 50%. All right, let's get to rank advancements. Another exciting week. Where'd they go? Wrote them down here. Here we go. Okay, ready. Bronzes. 1,239 new bronzes this week alone. Congratulations, bronzes. I know a lot of you guys just joined this week. I know a lot of you guys just joined yesterday and already hit the rank of bronze. And that kind of duplication, again, I say this every week, is what is driving the growth, the duplication of this company, the rank advancements, the profit. 30% of our affiliates in profit, guys. That's a huge number. All starts with the bronzes. So congratulations, bronzes. And the coolest thing is, you know, as Nader talked about, a good company is, I mean, depending on the compensation plan and the ease of duplication, is seeing, you know, maybe 4 or 5%. You know, we did get it up to 6, 7, 8% because of the matrix compensation plan, just because of how we structured it. But, you know, good companies, 3 or 4% of affiliates are in profit, are making money. We've got over 30%, guys. 10 times the average out there. 10 times a good company, and about 15, 20 times what most companies are seeing out there as far as duplication. When you have a company that people can do, that people can believe in, that people can get results with, even if they've tried 100 other companies and never been able to succeed or even enroll a single person, and now hitting the rank of bronze their first week, guys, that is a true testament to how easy it is and how true and honest and just duplicatable it is. If you don't have something that's easy, it doesn't matter what kind of compensation plan you have. It doesn't matter anything else. You're not going to grow. When it makes sense and you're helping people and people are getting results and they could actually do it, that's how a company grows. That's how a company not only breaks records, but shatters every record ever seen in the history of this industry, like we're doing and continue to do each and every week. All right, moving on. 112 new silvers just this week alone.
It's crazy.
Awesome. Love to see that. Most companies aren't even enrolling 100 people a week. We got 112 people building a team of at least 20 members just this week alone. In kind of a slower week, still see 112 people hitting silver. 22 new golds this week, over 3 golds a day, building a team of at least 100 members in their organization. Golds are making about $300 to $500 a month residual income, and we do have some golds over $2,000 or $3,000 a month as they've have some big organizations under them, moving towards platinum. 3 new platinums this week.
Oh my gosh!
Platinums making on average, $1,000 on the low end, all the way up to $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, maybe more on the upper end. No new diamonds this week. That wraps up our rank advancements. Love seeing those numbers. Nader, I'll give you 1 minute, and then I got some other cool stuff to share.
Hey, buddy, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard those numbers. That's a group of proud people that are out there and can't wait to share the love. Nobody went out there, got a funnel. Nobody went out there, got, guaranteed pre-enrollees of anything like that. They went out there and shared the love because they cannot unsee our value. Listen to what Ben said. 11% is what Costco makes on their money, on their products. They make their money, they run their operation and do a very good job out of the membership. I'm going to give you another name for our beautiful 1.5 million people outside of the USA. You all heard of a little company called Amazon, okay? Amazon imagine if Amazon, when they had only 2 million members, the owners Jeff Bezos, Krzendas Bengelinski, would have come to us, say, hey, boys and girls, go out there, bring me Prime members. It's going to cost you a one-time $40 to be an affiliate, a representative of our company, potential of becoming a co-owner, which is a diamond and a crown diamond. Just go out there while you're paying your own Prime membership. Just share the love. Share the love, bring people here so people can save money on Amazon. But here is what we sometimes forget telling you. Amazon is such a great example because guess what? Amazon has Prime pricing and non-Prime pricing. Same thing here. We have retail pricing, which is still about a third of other companies' products that are made with not anything close to this quality of ingredients. And then we have member prices. So you can actually have people go out there when they see even our prices at a retail price, at a customer price, they're blown away. They buy a couple of those products, and when they need it again, when they fall in love with Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms again, they need to order more. Guess what? That makes sense for them to become a member. It's all about logic. It makes sense. We make sense. We're not here to milk people. We're not here to pay 0.01% of the people on top of some, I'm not going to say pyramid tree, but on top of some comp plan to get the big checks while they're shaming everyday people that actually need these products. And Lisa and Ryan's training that the only way they'll fail is if they quit. So yes, we're very similar to Costco, but Amazon makes more sense because Amazon has retail pricing and wholesale pricing. Same with us. You want to be a Prime member? You want to get a discount on top of already low prices? Great. It's the same thing. But guess what? Amazon has 220 million Prime members. 220 million Prime members, probably another 100 million non-Prime members. That's what's going to be LiveGood. I'm not going to say we're going to get 300 million members, but I don't know any other club membership on the planet Earth that's more valuable than our $9.95 a month. I mean, what? People are paying $12.95 a month to watch Netflix, $14.95 to have Disney. Like Ben said, $11.95 to be a member of Costco. And if you want to save money on milk, you got to buy 2 gallons. This is what LiveGood is all about. The organic growth, the love, how you go out there and share. And ladies and gentlemen, please, I beg of you, don't underestimate the power of our most comprehensive health system on the planet. And that's just the starter. When we bring the testing out for you, you want to go out there before we officially launch the fundraising program and the gym program. Everybody that you know on planet Earth should be filling out your health report and be sent Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zoom links. I beg of you. Why do you think out of 1 out of 40 people that look at the old MLM, old network marketing that made products for $5 and sold it for $90 and watch people quit in less than 3 months, why do you think only 1 out of 30, 1 out of 50 people joined those programs? Not because they were naysayers, not because they didn't have the vision, not because they wanted to hold you down. Now, most of them look at it just didn't make sense. LiveGood makes sense. Highest quality at the lowest price. So before we launched the fundraising program officially, before we launch the gym program officially, it's your time. Because the minute we launch that, there's so much money and blessing in that you're going to have companies switching over their call centers and calling doing fundraising. You have an opportunity right now to share the love of LiveGood, Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms, and your comprehensive health system with everyone that you know. So in 2 months, whenever they get a link to support Sally's soccer league to go to Nashville, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm already with LiveGood. That's LiveGood. Transparency, honesty, pureness, and love. Back to you, bro.
Awesome. Hey, we were talking about something this morning that I meant to write down, and it was awesome. Not the product pack. I'm going to mention that in a second, but dude, there was something else that I thought was awesome, and I totally forgot. Do you remember?
I'm trying. We talk a lot of awesomeness.
If you remember, let me know. I'm sure it'll come to me probably after the call. We'll talk about it next week. But yeah, speaking of fundraising, so here's the thing. I keep telling you guys it's like right there, and it is. It's literally like it's ready to turn on. It's not on. And the reason is I want the subscribe and save was for like, I want the fundraising to get maximum results because it is going to be such a powerful tool to help so many of you. And again, just like the TikTok, just like any other landing page, just like any promotion, just like whatever, it's one thing. Like we have so many different ways to promote and earn and build and grow that one other thing, can be huge for some people and could mean absolutely nothing to others. And that's okay. So if you're, you don't have any contacts at schools or churches or organizations or teams or clubs or whatever, maybe fundraising is not for you. That's fine. Doesn't mean you can't still make $10,000 or $20,000 a month building it other ways, right? Same thing with TikTok, same thing with others. So, but at the same time, I know a lot of you guys do have those contacts with, and literally one school that does a fundraiser every year, and those customers continue to accumulate. Those members continue to accumulate and go in your matrix, and filling those levels, and keep growing your check every single month and every single year. That is going to be life-changing for a lot of you guys, and I recognize that. And so because of that, I want you guys to get the biggest results. I don't want it to just be good results. I want it to be awesome, like maximum results. And so I want the website to be better before we turn that on. And that doesn't mean the complete redesign that we're also working on. That's going to be, so I have a lot of plans for January 1st that like I want next year to be absolutely huge. But in the next few months, we're going to continue rolling out stuff. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to launch fundraising until then. It's still going to be the next couple of weeks, but we're basically creating every product page, when you click on learn more, as kind of its own landing page with testimonial. It's got the reviews on there already, but just more information, more results, more ingredients, just more stuff that makes it, I don't want to say more salesy, but more powerful, so people can understand the true benefit and value of these amazing life-changing products than what they're seeing right now. And so that's very close. And we're doing that on a lot of the products, and more will continue to come. I'm not going to wait till all of them are done to turn it on, but I do want to get the new subscribe and save, the new compare pricing section, the new order section, and you'll see that in the next couple of days, probably today, actually, that's going to go live. Might be live now. You can check, but, and then we'll turn on the fundraising, because I know how powerful that is. All the emails are written, everything's ready to go. I just want it to be more converty, if you will, so you guys really maximize your results, and the schools maximize their results. And I don't want a school to start a fundraiser and be like, this is okay. I want them to be really excited because it's easy, because everyone's getting results. The products make sense. People love them. They want to not just use them and support their kid, but share them and continue to grow. And that's just another tool, another way, we're getting to 10, 20, 50 million members over the next few years. So that's super close. Another thing, Nader and I have been talking, we've been talking about this for a while, but so we're going to roll this out probably this month. I mean, this month is already halfway through. It's freaking crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah. And then we're going to do a promotion in October around this idea, this model, this pack. So we're putting together a new pack. I don't know what we're going to call it. Maybe a new affiliate pack or something, and it'll be available to everyone, but it'll be available. Yeah, we got to figure this all out. Probably shouldn't have said it yet, but so
I love it.
New pack. So I want to. So we talked about, my old company, and a lot of companies out there are selling a single product for $59, right? One product. Yes, you can get results on one product, but you're not going to get everything you need out of one product. You need everything. You need your magnesium. You need your vitamin D. You need your multivitamin. You need your super reds. You need your super greens. So we're putting together a pack with those 5 products. I don't want to just do capsules where people don't really taste anything. I like that, when you guys taste the super greens and it is delicious, and we taste the super reds, which is still like a lot of people love it. A lot of people don't love it. I don't think anyone dislikes it. But I like flavors. I like drinking. It's more than just taking a capsule, and you feel it. Like, it makes you feel good. So we're putting together this pack: super reds, super greens, and our daily essentials pack, our magnesium, multivitamin, and vitamin D. These 5 products for $59.95, the same price that a lot of other companies, including our old ones, were selling one product for. 5 products for $59. I think that's going to be a great incentive. And right now, if you buy all those at member prices, I think it's like 66, 67, somewhere around there. So it's even a discount from member prices of about 10%, which is pretty significant. You still get the customer acquisition bonus on the first order of your new affiliates. But I think it's a great way, a very what's the word I'm looking for, but just low barrier to entry, low obstacles Just an easy way for people to really experience these products and get amazing products for 59 bucks. Like that's a number that most people can swallow, and not like 99 bucks might be a little bit scarier. 200 bucks, which a lot of people are not just buying, you know, we got people buying $200 a month worth of products because they're awesome. And it's like $500 worth of product anywhere else that they're getting for 200. But other companies, you know, 200 bucks gets you 2 or 3 products. It's not really going to get results. Here, 5 products for 59 bucks is really a great deal. So we want to get as many people on our new subscribe and save as with that. And I think that's going to help grow the organization, because just like Lisa said, guys, and like we've been talking about, this company doesn't grow to 10, 20. I'll start at 10. Let's just stop at 10. Let's say all we get is 10 million people. I don't think there's a chance we get less than 20. But let's just say 10 million is our goal. We don't get to 10 million members with just without people loving these products. This is a product-driven company. Like
organic.
Yeah, no company is like, this is about the products. And I know, you know, we pay out commissions on the membership. And you guys say this is a membership model. It's not a product-driven company. Our product is the membership. Like I hear all this stuff out there. Our product is the product, guys. The products are what's going to get us to 10 million members. We don't get to 10 million members without people using products. People who don't use products, who don't have an emotional connection to the company, where it's just money, where they're not actually getting a physical result, they don't stick. You look at the history of the network marketing industry. Show me one company who's been able to retain customers who don't love the product. It doesn't happen. You've got to have people who are actually loving. I think that's what we were talking about, Nader. I think that's what.
Yes, sir. $2 a day. Yes, sir.
That was it. Because that's how you grow. That's how you create that long-term residual income. If you guys think you're going to do it just with 995 members, even though that's who you're getting paid on, that's not going to happen. If people aren't making money in the matrix, if they're waiting too long, if they're not emotionally attached to the products, they're not going to be here long-term. Yes, if they're making more money than they're spending, as a lot of you guys will, just because of the way the matrix works. Yeah, we're going to have a lot more retention that way than most companies do, which is awesome, which helps us get to that 10 million. But at the same time, it grows with the product. So you want your members to be product users, because to be not only the stickiest, the most long-term, loyal, committed members in the company that you're getting paid on, but they're also going to be the best affiliates to go out and grow and introduce new people to the opportunity, whether they're even an affiliate or not. It just gets out there. People start talking about what's going on in their life. They talk about the best cardiovascular health product ever created that their friend Sally should be taking every single day. They talk about our Factor 4. They talk about our collagen, our protein powder, our hydration amplifier, and all this other stuff, because people know they need it. And that's becoming more and more. I mean, you go to any old person, I mean, the first thing they'll tell you is every ailment they have. Right? So if they find something that works, they're gonna be like, well, you know what, my legs have been aching, my knees hurt, and my joints hurt, but I've been taking this collagen and I've been taking this Factor 4, and it's really making me feel great. Oh wow, my husband needs that stuff. I got to get him on it. Like, people talk, again, whether they're affiliates or members, people talk. And when we've got the highest quality supplements at the lowest price, it's not embarrassing, it's not hard, and it's not like you're not telling people go spend $100 on some product that may or may not work. It's look, that I don't even know what's in the product is what they're talking about. Or, you know, look, spend $14.95 on the highest quality men's health product ever created. Actually, $19.95 for this one, $14.95 for Himalayan Shilajit Organic Sea Moss. So many amazing products for such amazing prices. So, but this grows with product. I'm not saying this to try to sell product or try to get you guys to get product. But at the same time, again, as we mentioned earlier in the call, we didn't create this company just to make money, which is really what the membership side is without the product. We created it to help change lives, to fix two broken business models. All these companies ripping people off, people losing money in compensation plans, buying overpriced products. We don't want that anymore. That's what this company is about. Genuinely helping people, not just launching some money game so people can make money on memberships. We want to change lives. And that's exactly what we're doing. Again, that is how we get to 10 million plus members in the next few years.
Perfect.
All right. So last question. I guess I was going to, so I asked a question last week. Yeah, we'll close it with this. About ideas as far as, should we reward people for hitting bronze before the cutoff date and move them to the top of the power line, or maybe products? So there's an overwhelming no for people moving to the top of the power line for hitting bronze. So that's out. So thank you so much for your feedback. This is why I love hearing from you guys. There was actually a lot of people who said they would like to see someone, which was interesting because I didn't really suggest this, but this is what came out. Is a lot of people said they should if they order products. So it sounds like you guys actually get it. You want your people to order a product because you know it's going to get them to stay around and build and grow. And those are the people who have the results and build the biggest organizations. I don't know that we're going to do it, probably not, but it was cool to see that you guys put the emphasis on the product rather than the student side.
Thank you.
I was actually very impressed with that. So everyone who suggested that, you guys are
Bravo.
awesome. And everyone that gave me the feedback, thank you as well, because I really do appreciate it. So, so I'll ask you guys for feedback again, because it really is helpful, and I do like hearing what you guys say. So what do you guys think of this new product pack? 5 products, trying to hold all of them at the same time here. 5 products.
Yeah, baby.
95. I want to hear if you guys like it. If you have other ideas, I know everyone has different ideas. I'd like to see the Shilajit in there. I'd like to see the Factor 4 in there. Well, okay, give me those feedbacks too, but let me know. I think 5 products, $59.95. Let me go to Lisa. Lisa, what do you think of this pack?
I mean, I think it's a great pack, but it's also so close to the ultimate wellness. Obviously minus the, and it's also so close to the international wellness pack, minus the Factor 4.
Factor 4 and aminos.
Yeah, but that one in the ultimate, but the international one does not have the aminos. So, but I mean, obviously great pack if people are looking for packs because we need it. I also want to see a detox pack.
Ooh, I like it.
We need a brain one too, man. My background.
So I was actually starting to make some videos of, so I did the top 10 last week. That's why I wrote down the top 37. I was going to do the next 10, the next 10. But I'm also going to do like top 5 products for weight loss, top 5 products for heart health, top 5 products for detox. So yeah, I like the detox pack idea. Obviously probiotic gut support, obviously detox, obviously super greens.
Fiber.
What else?
Liver support and fiber.
Fiber, yeah, definitely fiber.
I like it. All right. We got a detox pack coming.
So wait a minute. So we're still talking $2 a day, Ben, because $2 a day is nothing with Lisa and Ryan's trainings on top of it.
Key. Thank you. I love that. I love that $2 a day thing with these 5 products. $2 a day.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And I think, again, just from a lot of things are perspective, just mental, how people perceive things. I think $2 a day, $59.95. I just don't, it's just a very easy to swallow number. That's why I think if we get 10 million members on a $59.95 auto ship, they're not going to, that's what's going to grow this company. That's what's going to fill the matrix. That's what's going to help all of you guys make a lot of money in the matrix every single month. That's what I want to create, is that long-term residual income, true side hustle money.
Yes.
Not just, make a few bucks for a few months on fast starts and then go to the next deal. And you can do that too while this is building, because it's going to build whether you want it to or not. That's what we're doing. We're making it grow. So all this advertising, all this other stuff that we're doing to build the matrix, again, we're doing it because this isn't going to get to 10 million members just from affiliates. Not that I don't have faith in you guys, but we want to get there fast. Yes. And I've never seen another company do it just with affiliates. And because we have such mass appeal outside of the network marketing industry, that the companies that I talk about are pissed off at us and don't like us and they're mad at us for stealing all their customers. That's not just the network marketing industry. That's actually more, because I hear from a lot of our vendors. I know the guys who are running the ads for AG1, for Organifi, for Huel, for all these other supplement brands out there. And they're the ones telling me these guys hate you because you're taking all their customers. You're making the cost per acquisition to get a new customer so much higher because people know about you. And the truth is, they get it. Like, once people see LiveGood, they can't unsee it. That is what helps us grow. That's what takes us to the next level. That's what gets people to stick, because once they leave those companies to LiveGood, they're never going back. It just doesn't make sense. And you can't say that with literally any other brand out there in the world when it comes to the supplement industry. So that's a very powerful thing, because until now, people would jump from supplement brand to supplement brand, network marketing company to network marketing company. Once they find LiveGood, they can't unsee it. Nobody's going back to spending more money on lower quality products when they could get the best for the best price. That's the stickiness. That's the long-term residual income. That is what separates us from every other company out there in the industry. So we'll end it with that.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. This is Firestarter Friday, first day of the week when it comes to LiveGood. Start sharing. Get people that tour, pre-enroll. That's another thing. The new video is coming out very soon. You'll still have the option to use the old one. I don't want to eliminate it, because, I mean, when you've got the highest converting video and tool and system ever seen in the history of the industry, changing it is scary. So you'll have an option if you want to continue to use it or use the new one. And that'll be up in the next couple of weeks too. So, but that said, today is the first day of the week. Anyone you pre-enroll today, they'll have a whole week, see about 1,000 new members joining every single day. Have a huge opportunity to lock in their position next week. Join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday. I know they don't officially have a topic yet. Hopefully Dr. Ryan can get his hands on some bone support so we could knock out that call. If not, that'll probably be the following Monday. So I would like for you to have the product in your hand, Dr. Ryan, before you do the call, so people can see it physically. But they'll come up with a great topic. If it's not bone support, even if you guys pick a product that you've already done, like, nothing wrong with that. People redo it. Super Red.
I love it. Baby. That's right.
Of one of my favorite products out there. Collagen's another idea for you, because those, man, I just love those products, and I know the benefit that people could get from them. So anyway, join them on Monday. You can also watch it live on YouTube or Facebook. Even if you're not a member, you can watch those live calls and get them out to everyone you know. So sharing that video while they're doing it live is a great tool, a great way to introduce people to LiveGood, get people some powerful information that they can take that can help them with their health, and maybe get them excited about buying some products and signing up with you in LiveGood. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, your belief, sharing the vision, taking it to the world, changing the world, helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, make some money with the most exciting side hustle ever seen in the industry.
Love it.
And just for being here and being awesome and sharing the love.
That's right, baby. That's what it's all about. Sharing the love.
Yep. Bye, guys. Have a great
weekend.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks
for joining.
See you on Monday.
Yeah.
Go.